Well, sir, firstly, congratulations on Laksha's, record of reaching, All England Badminton final as the junior most at the age of 20. How do you see his progress?
We're all very happy with the way he played last 2 weeks. He's been showing good progress. I think maybe in the last 6 months he is considerably improved. And I think yesterday, of course, in the finals, Victor Axelsen, even though he beat him last week in Germany, Victor was much better prepared maybe than Lakshya, in terms of tactical aspects. And Lakshya was little slow yesterday, but overall Victor was superior. So Lakshya need not have to feel disappointed. He lost to a better player yesterday in the finals.
If you see his game, I mean, over the last few years, you have trained him. So, what are the pluses that you see in Lakshya's game?
I think it's Lakshyas. I feel he's showing considerable improvement in his tactical acumen. Especially earlier, when the attack wouldn't work, he would go into a shell and he would get frustrated. But now I see him constructing a rally very well and attacking at the right time, and so his defense areas is considerably showing a lot of improvement. And more than all that, his temperament. So he looks very calm to me, and these are all very positive things I can take from his matches of late. So that's a very good sign. If you can show the right temperament, that helps you to get far and deal with situations better. And Lakshya is doing that, and I'm quite pleased about it.
In fact, Lakshya has beaten the world number one Victor in the previous tournament as well. And, in the semi-final match against, top badminton player, I mean, he has been fabulous. I mean, he can take on the top 5 of the world.
Yeah, I think he's. I think at the moment he's made a mark there. So I would rate him with the best now, and so that he is established there. And now the most difficult journey starts. Staying in there. So that is the key. So a lot of factors are involved. Where he needs to take care of his physique. His that's a key. Remain injury free, and if he can do that, and he will continue to do well.
The fact about Lakshya is that he is, as you said, he's so composed. His temperament is very good. His technique also, the movement while playing is also very good. I mean, can you elaborate on the way he plays, his technique, especially the good areas of his technique? Yes.
He's a good mover on the court, and he's because you can do that when you have a good base, endurance space, and I think his endurance level is quite good, and so that only thing he jumps around, he dives a lot, and so that he tends to get a bit of injuries. But that's his style of play, and he's we all think sometimes he doesn't recover after a dive. But then he's quickly back on his feet and ready for the next shot. So that's the way he plays his badminton, and it is very exciting to watch him play. So there's little different brand of badminton he plays compared to some of the other top players. So that's why he's a little special. So we just have to enjoy that aspect and support him, encourage him. And he's still very, very young, and he has many years ahead of him. And so I'm looking forward to him getting better and better.
Okay. So how do you see Lakshya 2 years or 3 years down the line before the Paris Olympics? How do you see his progress? And can he get that elusive medal or in men's section in Paris Olympics.
It's all too far-fetched thinking. At the moment, we always tell him to remain in the present, and whatever the tournaments he's playing now, try to do his best, and that's good enough. And the preparations are there, because 2 years from now, this tournament, 3 years from now, that tournament, that's not how, because racket sport, you have constantly, you're in the circuit, you have to play. But there is the way in which, if he can remain in the present and deal with the tournaments he will be playing, because all this then only if he's not doing well now, he cannot do well in 2024. So this is a process. And so everybody will, at the moment, want him to get a medal at the 2024 Olympic Games. But that is a long, far-fetched thing. And, definitely he will try his best, but the present things are very important. How he can stay at the top, do well, take care of his physique, get fitter. A lot of so these aspects as a priority, and not immediately the Olympic Games. Olympic Games, still there is time.
He needs to be more consistent as well, because he has to get into the top 10 and then obviously in the top 5 as well. So what are the areas you think that he needs improvement?
No, every area, there is no, thing that, particular thing that, he has to get into top 10. Tomorrow when the ranking is released, he will be in the top 10. Because, we were thinking that, he would get into the top 10 by the end of the year. Maybe that is happening very fast. So I don't want, unnecessarily pressure and such things put into his head. Let him play, enjoy his badminton. He's doing well and he's getting the opportunity to compete. So the ranking will take care of by itself, so we don't have to worry too much about that. If he's playing like this, he will get into the top 5.